apologize in advance for those of you who are close to this speaker. This is largely because we are live streaming this. Oh. These things happen because it's a live stream, right? Yeah, we are live streaming this, and in order for them to hear me at home, my voice has to be very loud, somewhat equal to the enormous drums that you see before you. Good evening, everyone. Konbanwa. My name is Mark H. And I'm the founder, the director of the Mark H. Taiko School. I really sincerely want to welcome you and thank you for coming tonight to witness our fall recital. This is the first kind of full recital that we've had in, well, let's say at least 18 months. So it's very special that we're here able to do this and that you are joining us. Welcome to everyone who is watching from home, live streaming. All thanks, Mom, for tuning in. We're going to go through all of the various aspects of the Mark H Taiko School. What we do here is known as taiko in general. Taiko is a Japanese word that means drum. However, what we're doing here actually could be categorized as contemporary North American kumidaiko. Kumidaiko really refers to this idea of not just one drummer drumming, but of many drummers drumming together. What's inherent in this concept is the sense of community. As I tell all of my students all the time, that community extends to anyone who is a witness to what we do. So we are here to share that sense of community, that rhythm with all of you tonight. We hope that you enjoy. As I mentioned earlier, there are earplugs near the door. At any point that you want to avail yourself of those, please feel free to do so. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce our first introducer. The person introducing our first group. Hi, Joyce. Come on down.
All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's very exciting to have the second live stream Mark H Taiko recital. This is our recreational taiko class, which means essentially it's a mixed level class. So there are people who have been playing for 4 years or 3 years, and some people who have been playing for only 8 weeks. And so our goal in this class is, as Mark said, to practice kumidaiko, which means we share our energy with each other, as well as just playing music together. We support each other, we cheer each other on, and we have dinner after every class. So it's just such a great group of people to work with. So for me personally, I am a new member of Miyako Taiko, and every week I sort of come here and help out, whether it's keeping the background rhythm or just sort of giving tips to other people. And that's one of the highlights of my week as a Miyako player. So the song that we will be playing today is called Asobu, which means to play. So we will be passing rhythms to each other. There will be one line that's played in one group, that's echoed in another group, and another line that comes into play. And then we're going to combine the two at the end. So stay tuned for that. So our teams are Team Tengoku and Team Abunai. And so Tengoku actually means heaven, and Abunai means dangerous. And so we're so excited to share our energy with you and with all of you watching at home. So with that, Team Tengoku, are you ready? Yeah! Good. And Team Abunai, are you ready? Yeah! Awesome. With that, without further ado, this is Asobu.
Thanksgiving, and I thought it would be appropriate. Oh, that'd be great. A Senate. That would be perfect. From what I understand, it's called a rafter. A rafter of turkeys. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, somewhere in there.
I don't have any turkey-related jokes or Thanksgiving jokes, but I will actually talk about a little bit about my experience playing just Naname and the intermediate class. I actually started my Tokyo journey in the Mark H Taiko school, but I had the opportunity to go across the country, go to many conferences, and even go to Japan to learn how to play Taiko and meet others in the community who plays Taiko. So I feel very fortunate to be part of this community. Some of the greatest and closest friends are from this community. I normally don't get to play with some of the people who we will be seeing in the song tonight, even though we've met, like for instance, Josh. Like we've known each other for a while, we're kind of close together, but we never got to play together. So this is like the first time we got to play together, right? And I'm super excited for that. And so it looks like they are wrapping up, and you guys are good? All right, awesome. Well, everyone, please enjoy our arrangement of Matsuri that will be played by Intermediate Styles class. Thank you.
John, why don't you move down one? There.
Thank you very much, Stars class. That was a great matsuri. Hi, my name is Lisa Shiota, and I'm here to introduce the next piece that I'm going to be playing with my friends, Abena, Tamara, and Calvin. We're going to be playing this song. Thank you. We're going to be playing this song called Lion Chant, and it's written by Shoji Kameda, who is a founder of a contemporary taiko ensemble called On Ensemble, and he's also the co-founder of an online taiko resource called Kadon. And that's actually how we learned this song, is that's one of the courses that's on Kadon, is this song, Lion Chant. It incorporates some rhythms that are from Japanese traditional festival music called Edo Bayashi, and it also includes some Indonesian ketchup patterns from monkey chant, which has been very challenging for us. But it's been one of those things where I feel like it's gotten us through the pandemic. And the reason why is, in March 2020, when everything was shutting down, we just found out that we weren't playing the Cherry Blossom Festival. We weren't playing any gigs at all, and people didn't know what to do. And so I was home and I was like, oh, okay, I have some time to practice. So I'm practicing things, and then I'm like, I really just want to play. I really just want to play with people. So I had contacted Abena and Tamara, and I said, you know what, I just want to play something. Would you be interested in learning Lion Chant with me? And somehow they said yes. I don't think they knew what they were getting themselves into. But we were watching the videos on Kadon, and we were basically learning the song that way. And then once it was possible for us to meet in person, then we started putting the things together in person, because really you can only learn so much online before things don't quite work because of internet lag and whatnot. So once we were able to be in person, we could start putting the things together. And so we've been trying to practice on and off for the better part of the year. And then at some point, Tamara had said, well, we've been doing this for a while. We might as well perform it for people. So this is what we got. And we're going to play for you today. So this is Lion Chant by Shoji.
Soka, Tamara, and Tigger of Calvin. Another tiger, not a lion. I don't know. All right. If I may, let me move this out here. For all of our performers, whether they're seasoned performers or brand new to this, it's a small act of courage to get up here and to perform. For those of you who have the experience of any kind of performance, you know what Diana's looking like. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Anyway, I always encourage people to perform and to share their taiko. Yeah, I mean that's why I'm known widely as the world's most dangerous half Japanese, half Scottish solo improvisational taiko artist. I'm not a danger to myself or anyone else, mostly to the people that I play with, because I like to dare them to do things that they might feel a little nervous to do. But that wouldn't be it wouldn't be fair if I didn't do that myself. So I'm going to do what comes next is called a random act of taiko. And I'm going to ask Kristen and Erica, actually, if you wouldn't mind. And we need like this 3 chudaiko, basically. You can just kind of line them up. Hold on just a second. Now, a number of years ago, I started doing this, and it was kind of out of a necessity for me to feel like taiko was not just a musical act or a performance, but a danger act, right? I would often just kind of get up in front of an audience, and quite often without any plan. I have to confess, I had a plan for today. It just scares me a lot, so bear with me. By the way, Eric and Kristen don't actually know what they're going to play right now. So. By the way, this is Kristen, my wife. Kristen call you on. You'll see her featured a little bit later as well. We've been playing taiko together for 16 years. Give or take. And she loves every time that I do this. She loves it. Right? Maybe not so much. All right. But this is an all play. This involves everyone, okay? So first and foremost, I imagine everyone brought their own percussion instruments. Called their hands, right? So, at some point I'm going to ask you to clap, but are there singers out there? Every one of you? Ooh, that's good. Excellent. Yeah, the camera doesn't see you, so they didn't know that you're all going. I'm going to need everyone in the room. I need your voice, okay? I'm going to ask you to hold a note. You can hum it, you can ooh it, you can ah it, but all together. So if I say, and just keep going with that. Now, what ends up happening when you run out of breath, you just take a breath and you keep the note going. Now, the only thing is I'm going to ask you to keep that note going until I start playing the drums. And that's not going to be at the beginning of the song, so. The rest of this sort of sing along and clap along, I'll make sure to try to direct you as we go and where to stop. Just watch me for those cues. But the front end here is just all about your voices, all right? If you're round about my age, which is, I don't know. Not that I don't know my age, I don't know your age, so I don't know if you're around about my age, but you'd be familiar with the song in some sense. This song, actually, I sang the song a lot during the during this last year and a half. Mostly because it's a song about pining for your ex, and that's not why I was singing it. That's not why I was singing it. But I was also, though, I was thinking about the other thing that I really missed. The thing that I missed was being able to see people and see people's faces, and to have this exchange, this connection, as we played Taiko together and for an audience. And certainly, even the experience of being in a live audience also was something that I missed. So you might all reflect on this a little bit, even though the words are about an ex. Yeah. Lastly, this song was made very famous by someone with the same haircut as me, but it was originally written by Prince. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whoever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away these blues, 'cause nothing compares, nothing compares to you. You know the part, right? Here we go. It's been so long without you here, like a bird without a song. No, nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby,
rhythm that draws inspiration from Soka genre, which is soul of Calypso or soul of the Caribbean. So it's really got that oons feeling. And the reason for the name of this song is not just because of that Soka genre that it draws that rhythm from, but also because, as many of you may know, the word or the term Soka in Japanese means something like, oh really? So at some point when we were learning this song, Mark was talking about the Soka rhythm that it was based on, and we were like, Soka, that is what this song should be called. So with that, please enjoy.
Tokokata. Tokokata actually means Tokokata for two reasons. The onomatopoeia, the sound it makes when we do the hits, you will hear the Tokokata. But also, the meaning Tokokata means where from. So you will recognize that there's like waves in this song from where the sound comes and where it's passed to. Another fun feature about this song, compared to the other song we just played, is where we're hitting it on the drum. So the previous song was mostly on the head, on the surface of the drum. Goodness, I need some water. And then this one, we will mostly be playing on the edge, called the fuchi. Tokokata, we learned in like 4 hours, thanks to Yuta Kato from the Los Angeles Taiko Institute who came here. We had an amazing workshop. Of course, when we first heard it, we're like, that is crazy. There's no way we can learn that in 4 hours, but we did. And so I'm very proud that we all accomplished that. And we've been refining it. So big thanks to Utah for coming to teach us. And I think we're ready to perform, yes? Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. It's called Tokokata, written by Yuta Kato. And I'm gonna jump on in.
let's hear it for Miyako Taiko. That's an interesting bit of. And next, the theremin. Is that better? I know what's happening. And knock the speaker right off of the stool here. All right. Let's see. The last group that's going to perform is the smallest, I think. Perhaps ensemble. Well, actually, it was the lion chant size as well. This group is called the Mark H Taiko Connection. MHTX for short. Yes, and X and connection, and it just was cooler, right? So we went with the X. Anyway, the point is this group has been around for not that long, and kind of formed about a year before everything shut down. Some of us were able to pod up and practice because two of us, first of all, live together, and I'm married. Kristen as well. I was just making that clear. And so we were able to meet just a couple of us now and again and do some live streams from in front of our house. But that was pretty much it. And then we were able to start doing performances again sometime in May, I believe. Was that Erica? Do you think it was May? I think it was the Coast Guard thing, right? We did.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah, that was around May. Anyway, and since then have been able to perform now and again for these different events around. The Mark H Taiko Connection basically is my performing ensemble that does many of the semi-professional or professional gigs that I get asked to do. This is also a great chance for me to try and express myself as a taiko player and taiko artist. I'm not, I wouldn't call myself a great taiko artist, but there are things that I like to do in taiko, which is usually catchy beats and fun ways of interacting with each other. So that's my favorite part of taiko. And because of that, yeah, these are the songs that, oh, you're still setting up here. These are the songs that we're going to perform, two of them, in fact. Now, this first song that we're about to do, this is the first time ever we're performing this song. In fact, it's not complete. So this is what would be called a work in progress, all right? I want you all to bear that in mind. These are basically a few kind of catchy rhythms that I put together, and then just kind of pumped up the tempo a little bit, and then said, hey, can you play this? And then after, a little while, we learned the rhythms, and they're like, yeah, we can play that. I'm like, okay, now let's solo over that, and then let's present that, like, next week, because we have a recital. So, the song we're going to do first, this is the work in progress, little bits and pieces of a song, which is actually, we're calling Piranhas. I'm terrible at naming songs. That's a fact. I don't name my songs usually because I'm terrible at it. And Piranhas is actually, it's in reference to the inspiration. It's actually, there's a song on the soundtrack for the Wes Anderson film Rushmore. And the song is called Piranhas Are a Tricky Species, which was too long for this song, so I just decided to call it Piranhas. And I don't know, the frenetic, frantic kind of tempo also just kind of made it feel that way. So we're going to attempt a preview. This is not the full song, but a preview of Piranhas. case you couldn't tell, largely improvised. So, anyway, and for those of you who know me, I couldn't write a song without some flying bachi going on. So, all right, we have one more song we're going to play, and this is just going to be one of the songs that we played most during this pandemic. It was actually the first song that we played as soon as I knew everything was going to shut down. I scrambled and got in touch with the National Park Service. I couldn't imagine there being cherry blossoms without Taiko underneath the cherry blossoms, so I got permission to go down to the tidal basin and go and actually video this song. And for those of you, by the way, who are watching the live stream, or those of you in the audience, you can find this video. It's called Take 15 Sakura version. And this song, actually, we got to play on the tidal basin. The next day, they closed off the tidal basin to pedestrians. So we kind of got it in right under the wire. And we've been able to play this song throughout the pandemic. It's a very upbeat song. Don't get me wrong. It's not. It's not. Nothing compares to you. But the whole the feel of this song. The reason why it's called Take 15. First of all, I'm sure some of you are familiar with the song Take 5. Dave Brubeck. This kind of 5-count cycle. As taiko players, because we work hard, I feel like we need 15 rather than 5. So this one's Take 15. And of course, there are 15-count cycles in our main. Are you going to play both of those at the same time? I'm very intrigued. I want to see that now. Okay. Anyway, all right. This is Take 15. Okay, I think that'll alleviate that for a moment. Maybe. All right. Finally, and once again, before we get to our very, very last song, I want to thank all of you once again for being here. You could choose any other Taiko-related event to go to tonight, but you chose this one. So thank you so much for being here. And I want to thank everyone who tuned in the live stream. If people are looking to support the area Taiko, let's say, Taiko in DC, Taiko in this region, certainly we accept donations, but really you being here and lending us your energy and all of your applause and your interaction and your connection, that really is all the support that we really do need. But if you do want to give extra support, you can always do so in the glass fishbowl out behind the door. If you're online, there's the Venmo, PayPal, I'm sure we're putting it somewhere in there, so as well. This last song we're going to do is called Shin-en. Shin-en comes from two Japanese characters. Shin meaning kokoro, meaning your heart, and en from enkai no en. It's like a party, like a gathering, a celebration. And this is both the first and fourth song that I ever wrote. If you want to know that full story, you have to buy me a beer, right, Jim? That's the price.
Like we need a reason.
Right, yeah, exactly. But anyway, the thing I love about this song is that it does connect so many people all over the country, certainly within my own school, and in some cases across the world. Tonight I'll be featuring members of Miyako Taiko, members of MHTX, and just a few special guests as well, people who learned Shinen along the way. Megumi. I saw you. I see you there. And Josh. Fantastic. All right. Do we have more people playing with you?
I got a little pariah effect going on here.
Yeah. All right. Well, you can tighten up that effect a little then. You know, Kim, I'm just only afraid that you're outside of the. I mean, yeah, you could literally move to a different drum if you wanted to. Right. So yeah. There we go. Fantastic. Anyway, this song is called Shin-en, and as usual, I don't like to rehearse this one. I just like to throw it out there. We have a couple of people who are going to start us off. Oh wait, Lisa, just real quick. One more time. Our very own Wayne there. I hope that doesn't become a thing. Lisa Shibata. We'll see. Hi. Koji, ready? Hi. again to all of our performers. Just a quick round of applause. Our recreational class. Our intermediate styles, none of my class. The Lion Chant foursome. Miyako Taiko. Very own MHTX. And especially to all of you for coming out and sharing in our Taiko tonight. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone go home and enjoy. Everyone be safe out there. Yeah. Thank you.